Thank you guys for tuning in the podcast today. I have two amazing guests today that are coming on, and they are super, super excited to talk and tell us all about their hobbies and Taekwondo and everything they think is so cool and so fun. And I am super excited. How old are you girls?
7, 8.
7 or 8?
8.
8?
She turned.
You just turned 8 now. Did I hear right?
Yeah,
Thursday?
because she had it.
Today's your birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank
I thought I
you.
missed it last night. I was like, oh, man.
Mine's 8 days away.
8 days away. Wow. So you'll be 6?
Yes.
Wow. There's very few 5-year-olds that would say they're still 5 when they're 8 days away. I think that probably falls under almost 6, right? Yeah. So that's pretty big. I don't know any almost 6-year-olds and 8-year-olds that are doing a podcast. So that's pretty cool. Are you guys excited for today?
Yes. Yeah.
I've been excited. This has been so much fun talking to everybody. I've been here for 6 hours now. There are a lot of podcasts coming out. So I gave you guys some practice questions. So you had something to kind of play with. And anybody that's watching this that's been a guest on, no, adults don't get practice questions. Only did that with the little guys. The adults were kind of sour today. They're like, what? Miss Emily was like, you gave them sample questions? I'm like, yeah, they're little. So what is your favorite thing to do in martial arts or at Boyer Academy? What's your favorite
The
thing?
kicks and punches.
What kick and what punch?
Roundhouse and punch, I would say. Kind
Just
of
regular
like.
punches?
Yeah.
Cool. Do you like the new kick drill where we're standing on one leg?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you've been the top kicker in class a couple times in a row. Except we had some drama last night, right? Mr. Egger, you got him straight though? Yeah? It was too funny when I said something about what numbers everybody on. I could feel your tension. You turned. You were like, not happy with my number. But we got it straightened out. We should have done that. We should have had Egger come on. We could have discussed how he needs to step his game up, right? Yeah. No, I didn't even think about that. That'd been fun.
Yeah,
That'd put him on the spot. That'd been hilarious. Go ahead.
He didn't go tough on me when we were sparring. I told him to go tougher, though.
I know. I sent Mom and Dad videos. You going after Miss Bella the other night. You were cracking me up with your kicks. So what is your favorite thing to do?
Punches.
What about the punches? Like the combos at the beginning of class?
Yeah.
Yeah, you like those?
Yeah.
I think those are one of Miss Emily's favorite things, too. She really likes those. And we're going to do some more of those next week. I can't just do kicks. We got to do some hand stuff, too. So that'll be fun. So what about class is your favorite? Like, we like kicking and punching in class, but what do you like? Like, what do you like about, do you like coming into class? Do you like seeing your friends? Do you like chasing Miss Bella and Mr. Egger with kicks? Like, what do you guys like? Sparring?
I like sparring.
Bounce and blitz?
I like sparring.
Yeah. That's fun. Everybody does. Miss Emily, that was her thing today. I was like, what would you want to do? She's like, spar, 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 spar. So would you just spar all the time if you could? Or would you still like doing forms and kicks enough that you could balance it out?
Balance it out.
Yeah. So what's the coolest move you've learned? And it's okay. You can say it was with Justin and Jules. You can say it was the tricking and stuff we did, or the choreographed. What do you think's the coolest thing you've got to do yet? Board breaking?
Yeah, board breaking.
Yeah. What's your coolest thing?
Board breaking.
What's that?
Board breaking.
Board breaking?
Oh yeah.
What's
the
that?
Kicks.
Which ones?
From yesterday. What was it? From yesterday.
Oh, the jumping, the double feet or the spin?
Spin.
The spin one? That's a lot of fun. So you like kicking the bag. That's been an overwhelming thing on the podcast today is flying side kicks at the bag.
Yeah.
I didn't quite realize how much everybody loved them. I will have to make sure we do a few more of those in class. See, I lied. I told the big kids last night they could do jumping kick or flying kicks, and then I put them through a grueling workout that they asked never to ever do again. It was fun.
What kind was it?
Oh, we had to start class. Instead of standing on one leg, their partner had to put their arms out and they had to do axe kicks over it. But they had to do 25 and switch 2 times. So they did a lot. They were They were exhausted. And then we lined up all the way across the room. There's 25 of them, and they had to go all the way down the room over everybody's arm. And as the person in front of you went, you had to peel off and you had to go. And then they had to go over to the other side of the room and do lunges all the way back. It was brutal. I was just feeling like they needed to work really hard.
I want to try that.
Yeah, okay, we will. A couple people asked, right, can we do that in the kids' classes? I said, we'll do a version of it. See how you guys do it.
Really fun.
That's fine. We'll work you guys hard. Trust me, they're pros at it. They can show you now.
I like to work hard.
So do you like, would you say you like doing hard?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you like being challenged?
Me too.
Yeah. So is that what, like, probably would be safe to say is one thing you really like about Taekwondo? Is that you're challenged? It's different.
Yeah.
We do hard stuff that, nobody's going to ask you stand on one leg and kick. What was your top number of kicks? Do you remember?
46.
46? 46 kicks on one leg is a lot. That is a lot.
Well,
That's hard work.
I like to balance on this leg but kick with this one.
Yeah.
I just have the best balance.
Which hand do you right with? So you like stand on your right leg, which you like. See, I do too. I would rather stand on my what they call it, your dominant leg, and kick with my non-dominant than the other way around. But most people flip-flop it. They want to do the kicking with their strong leg. What do you like? Do you like, which leg do you like to stand on?
This one or
Doesn't
this
matter?
One? This one.
Your left one, and kick with your right one? Which hand do you right with?
This one.
Yep. It makes sense. Everybody picks their own way. I like to spar with my right leg out because I can kick and move it around a little better than I can my left leg. But I kickbox with my right leg back because it's my strong leg. So you're going to, as you train, you're always going to pick stuff. And you may change. If I'm teaching you guys and I'm standing opposite, talking to you guys a lot, I'll start using my other leg more because of just habit.
Because it's your most balance?
Yes. Well, it just depends. A lot of times I stand on my most balance because I'm trying to talk and teach. So that makes it even harder. If you watch Mr. Edgar, Miss Bella, and then when they get their turns to teach, and they're teaching, and they have to talk, and they have to stand there, they realize it's a little harder. Counting through the form numbers and talking and moving, it's easy to forget your numbers. Everybody likes to giggle at me, but it's hard.
I stand on this leg, and I write with this.
Yeah, and that's just how you're going to be comfortable with it. So do you like doing forms?
Yeah.
Yeah, but do you like forms or sparring better?
Both.
Yeah.
But I would say sparring is a little more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you get the donuts.
Because you get the donuts, yeah. That's the only way I get the teens to come to class. Is they were like, when we first talked about it, they're like, oh, 8 a.m. sparring. I'm like, I'm bringing donuts. You'll have donuts? I'm like, really? It was that easy? I was like, it was really a donut is all? I've been paying you guys an hourly wage, and I could have just given you donuts. They're like, listen, food's pretty important at our age. I'm like, wow, donuts? Really? Like, I just stood there. I'm like, I have bribed you guys with everything under the sun, and donuts works. Like, because Miss Kendall was like, donuts? I'll be there. See you on Saturdays. I'm like, it's that easy. I knew you guys would like the donuts, but the older ones do too. They love them. So what do you guys look forward to doing? Like maybe be competition team and do tournaments, or do leadership, or what do you like, or just be a black belt? What is it your goal is in Taekwondo? Do you have a goal? And this isn't on your practice stuff. This is just me coming at you.
Doing like challenges and like going to battles and stuff
you
like
wanna do
and
tournaments?
also being like leadership.
Yeah. You want to do it all. Yeah, I could see that. What about you? You want to do sparring or leadership, or are you just happy kicking, punching, having fun? Leadership? Why would you want to do leadership?
Because it's fun.
Yeah? Do you think it's cool how they get to help you guys in class?
Yeah.
Yeah? See, I'm hoping that when all these episodes come out and you guys are super famous and the black belt leadership, I hope they watch a lot of these and see, because that has been something everybody has said today. And I really hope they see how much you guys really watch everything they do and their punches. And, you know, who do you guys, like, if you had to pick someone on leadership you want to be like, who is it?
Emily.
Emily? Who's yours?
Kendall.
Kendall? See? Everybody picks. Everybody kind of has somebody they look up to, and that's really good. That's really cool that you look up to them, because they're great, great, great kids. Miss Emily was here today, too. She did her episode before Mr. Edgar. So that's really cool. You guys will get to watch her on here, and then you'll get to see you on here, too. That's really neat. I think it's so cool that you guys are here today.
We seen the movie Cobra Kai and all the Miyagi-Do.
Yeah.
They're making a new one with Secret Chosen.
Have you been watching the new season?
Not the new one, but we finished the ones with Miyagi.
Okay, the ones with that was the one that was ended right before Justin and Jules came, right?
Yeah.
You guys got to see them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta have them on too.
Why did Justin have like colored hair?
I think that's his character. He was trying to have a mohawk like the other guy.
Like
But we'll have to ask him.
it was Hawk.
Hawk. Yeah, but he was
like Hawk.
Yeah, he was trying to have hair like Hawk, I think. I think
Yeah.
that was the point. We'll have to ask him. I'm glad he didn't keep it though. He would have looked silly at the seminar, right?
Yeah.
It's awesome. We'll have to message him and find out. What do you guys think? Like, would you want to do tournaments?
Yes.
Yes. Like that. Wow, that was quick. Why do you want to do tournaments?
Because we've been kind of practicing at home and it's kind of good for learning
Yeah.
in our muscles.
And medals. You get to win a medal. That's fun.
Well, medals aren't what matter. It's about having fun.
Well, that's very true. Medals are fun too. I get it. It's about going in and working hard and doing our best. But at the end of the day, it feels pretty cool when you win something, right?
Yeah.
Nobody likes to lose. Like, losing's good because you win, you learn. But, when we're being honest, when I get up there to compete, when I go to a tournament, I go because I want to win. I want to have fun and see my friends. But when I have fun and see my friends and I win, it feels a little better. So we work hard. There's nothing wrong with that. So that's really awesome that you know that you want to go, you want to have fun, you want to do your best, and you want to do it with your friends too. Because you guys with the competitions, we're all there, we're all together. Would you want to spar at a tournament? Do forms?
I would want to spar.
Spar? Yeah, we could see that. What would you want to do?
Spar.
Spar? Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. What do you look forward to doing later? Like, what is your gold belt? Do you want to be a purple belt, a red belt? I need to hang up all the colors of the belts. The black belt, a master.
I want to be a purple belt.
Purple?
Master.
Master. See, I always wanted to be a red belt. That shocks everybody. Everybody always says black belt. I wanted to be a red belt. Well, our old uniform was black. And on the top, and I'll have to wear it. Ben now has my old one. I don't think it fits him at this point.
Where is it, Jocelyn?
Mine is black, but it had a red dragon it's orange and green dragon embroidered on it, like stitched, really big. So I always thought the red belt looked really cool with that uniform. So I always wanted my red belt because that was the uniform. I wore mine so much I wore a hole in the collar. Because I never wore a different one. I even wore it in the summer, and I'd get sick because it'd be so hot because it's really heavy. I'll bring it to class one night so you guys can all see
I
it.
thought one of the costumes are like one of the costumes in the movie have the dragon.
In Cobra Kai?
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
One of them does? I didn't pay attention to that. Does one of them? Well,
it was like an orangish dragon in a way.
And it has a dragon on it.
Well, Justin and Jules, theirs had like a panther, like a tiger or something crawling down it, didn't it? That's something on it. Because I thought
they had a black uniform with something on
they
it.
had a yellow. They had a yellow.
Yeah,
they wore a yellow. Yeah. The eagle was a different one, but no, I know what you mean. Those would be really cool. Yeah, ours had a dragon stitch on it, and I always loved that. I thought that was so cool. It had a dragon.
I like the episode of Eagle Thing.
Yeah.
Oh no!
When they started Eagle Thing.
It's
I just
funny.
love the name.
It's-
I thought it was hilarious.
It's funny how Johnny and Daniel. It's funny how one is calming, but one is like wanting to kick and do other
And
things.
that's why it works. But that's why we have the yin and yang in the logo. There's positive and negative, so that's probably why that works for them. So if you had to tell your friend about Taekwondo or about Boyer Academy coming to class, like what would you tell them like to expect when they come in?
That you're amazing.
Ta! You win all the brownie points. That was great. I love it. Please make that a reel. That's awesome. No, so what would you tell them like about class? Like what's your favorite thing about class? Like what would you tell your friend if your friend asked, You know, because people ask me about Boyer Academy all the time, and so I have my spiel and I tell them stuff. What
It's
would you?
awesome. It's cool. It's fun, and you get to do all kinds of things.
Yeah. What would you say?
It's fun. It's cool. It's pretty inside. You get
Yeah,
to
you
do
tell
all
the black belt instructors that because they fought me on that yellow color. You tell them it's pretty. They'd eat their words. You wouldn't even believe how much drama I went through painting that school yellow, and they didn't even help paint. I painted it. You tell them it's pretty. They had to. They're not a fan of my yellow dojo. I like it.
Same.
Thank you for saying it's pretty. Oh my goodness! That was when I finally learned to stop asking teens their opinions because their opinions could be exactly opposite of mine intentionally. So I didn't ask. I gave up after that. They dealt me a fit. So you tell your friends it's fun, it's awesome, it's cool. You guys have fun with it. Now, the last question I ask everybody today, and you can take a second to think about it. If you walked in, and I think we're actually going to do this with the instructors. I don't know when, but after talking to everybody today, I think this would be fun. If you walked in and it is your night, okay? It is your night to teach and your night to do, you pick everything we do. We got to do 3 parts because we always break the class into our 3 parts. What 3 parts would you do that would make it your favoriteest class ever for everybody? So you can think about it for a second.
Bring your boxing stuff
Okay.
and do those. How many side kicks can you do?
Okay.
And then, like, maybe do the punches and stuff.
Okay. What about you? What would be your, like, if you got to it? And I really do think we're going to do this with, like, we're going to have, like, a Mr. Edgar night, and he designs everything we do that night, and I help him.
Will everyone be able to do it?
Yes, I will make sure everybody can come. Don't worry, I've already thought of that, because it'll be that one night. I will make sure everybody's invited. What would you do if you walked in and I was like, okay, I don't feel good tonight. It's all on you. Go.
punches, the side kicks, and kicking on the bags.
Yeah, I like the bag kicking. There's a lot of work to get all those bags in there.
It's fun.
That's my favorite. That was one of my favorite things is hitting the bags. Sometimes classes are too big for it, but when we can, I love hitting the bags. So I'm with you on that one. So that is awesome. Well, I appreciate you two being amazing guests today and being so chatty and talkative and comfortable up here. That is awesome for you guys. I appreciate it. This was a lot of fun. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. We'll say thank you and wave. And
Thank you.
No, I almost forgot. I had everybody demonstrate one thing today. What do you want to demonstrate? Taekwondo. I had everybody get up. Everybody's had to do one thing. What do you think? Elliot did her bow. Henley showed me her kicks. Zane showed me his 1, 2, 3 twos. What is your favorite thing? You want to hear?
Sparring.
Well, we're not going to spar. I knew I'd do as soon as I said favorite thing. So what I want you to do, take your Crocs off. Just pop those off. Those are some like bad boys too. They got some grip. All right, I want you. You're gonna make your fighting stance. I want you to show me 5 or 10 kicks on one leg. Come over here. I'll hold my hand up to your target. Hands up. All right. Which foot do you want to kick with? That one. All right. Red screen. Yep. Red screen. All right. Show me. No, go ahead. Just do roundhouse. That way you got a little room. Do 5 of it. Boom, 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 boom. High 5. That was awesome. Good job. What do you want to do? Show me some punches.
Yeah.
Okay, hop up. I almost forgot this part. This is the best part. Hands up. All right, you want to do 1, 2, 3 twos? Okay, go. 1, 2, 3, 2. Hands up. All right, let's do 1, 2, 3, 2, and then I'll throw my hand out and slip. Okay, go. 1, 2, 3, 2, slip. Good job. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 2, slip. Job. High 5. All right. Well, thank you two so much for coming out today and being awesome guests. And thank you guys.